Hey guys, Axel6 here, back with another video for the Path of Exile 2 0.4 patch. It's probably going to be one of my last builds for the league. I had a Bringer of Rain build cooking, but I switched it to this build. Unfortunately, it couldn't make the Bringer of Rain like a crit mace build work with Gemling, so switched over to this, and this build was inspired by one of my favorite villains in film, Anton from No Country for Old Men. In the film, he is a hired hitman or assassin, so we are going Gemling Mercenary. He uses a shotgun in the film, so we're gonna use fragmentation rounds. And the armor break for the fragmentation rounds kind of makes a noise similar to the silencer. Not really, but it's just what I'm gonna say. We have Life Leech, Brutality, Heft, and Arjun's Metal. He's pretty calm throughout the movie, but Eternal Rage is there because even though he looks calm, he's a psychopath, so I'm sure there's some rage built up within him, and he always looks kind of pissed off when people tell him no, like that lady at the hotel counter in that one scene. Scavenge plating is there for more defense, but more importantly for all the cars he's stolen from his victims, and possibly that one scene where the kids give him like their shirt so he can fix his broken arm and put it into a sling. So for our tree, we are gemling, so it's just for the +2 level scales, some quality, some more damage per red support gem. Nothing too fancy for the ascendancy. For the tree, we are using the surrounded nodes with the constricting command just because it's free damage, and he's working alone, so surrounded, yeah, kind of works. And then for the constricting command, if he tells you to do something, you usually would probably go along with it because he's one scary guy. We have some armor break on the tree as well as life leech. Life leech is instant right here, and mainly because of this unique that I've been rocking. And this one, it's pretty cool. If you can see, my life is at almost 3,500. It life leeches you over your max life about 1.5 times. Yeah. So that just puts you at 3,500, like a free 1,500 life um, throughout the entire map. Our leech is at 40% and it's instantaneous. So we're as long as we're shooting, we're leeching, and we're more tanky. We have the Rislatha's coil for more damage. The rings and gloves just have flat fizz and some resistances. The boots has some life, movement speed, resistance. The amulet, you just need 30 spirit and +2 projectile skills, +4 if you're rich. And then the most expensive part was the crossbow. I crafted this about 3.5 divines, I'd say. It just has, I think it's 700 physical damage and gain 30% damage as extra fizz, reload speed, +5 to attack skills. We're using a bleeding charm, chaos resist charm, freeze immune charm, and yeah, I think that's about it for the build. I'll leave the path of building in the description. I'm gonna show this boss real quick and then run around the map. I already started this map a few seconds ago. So here's our bounty, or our target.
My time has come. Now you die!
That wasn't the quickest kill, but it was a pretty easy kill. We are still only level 80, and our resistances are not capped. I would not suggest that, but I've been kind of just playing this build carefree, just not worrying about dying because Anton never dies. And the Arjun's Metal allows you to shoot if you've gotten a kill, so as long as you're killing, you don't have to reload. The clear is not super flashy, but it was a pretty cheap build to put together, really easy to play, pretty safe. I'm not a huge fan of flashy skills because I like to play with friends and not a fan of cluttering the screen, hiding on death effects.
Down.
Yeah, you just kind of right click around. It's pretty chill. But yeah, if you guys have any tips for me to improve, any kind of specific content you guys want to watch, builds, ideas, anything like that, feel free to comment. If you guys like this video, feel free to leave a like. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Let me just pop. There we go.